Okay, guys, so this is part 2 of the Chicago fire incident. Part 2. Part 3 is going to be unbelievable. The film office is going to be unbelievable. I'm going to release that Thursday. Anyways, so, little refresher course. I'm walking home. The same place I walk home every Friday. Because I stay on this block every weekend. These people aren't here. And then I get confronted by somebody's shop teacher, some high school shop teacher. Some high school is missing their shop teacher because he's over here getting in my face. That's not zoomed in. That's exactly how close he is. And then next up is the guy that was handing out the lunches to everybody, to all the actors. He's up next, and he wants to get involved with me. And then the third of the Three Musketeers is this guy that's shaped like an egg and dressed like a 12-year-old boy that's going sledding. He wants to get in my face. And then he says something wild and crazy when the officer's leading me away. And the officer goes back and snaps on him. And then security's got to escort security away. And then, lo and behold, the shop teacher's following me around again. And look at his face here. He looks like a deer in headlights. He looks like Sergeant O'Connor's to get the hell out of here. I told you to leave. Go. That's right. A problem has just entered the world of Chicago fire. A man who's willing to stand up for his rights and the rights of his neighbors. I don't even know if Sergeant O'Connor's a real officer. He could be from the show Chicago PD or Pittsburgh Plumbers or whatever, Boston Bakers. I don't know what the is he. Are you an officer or are you an actor? I don't know. Maybe he was an actor the whole time. Now, to me, that's exactly where Sergeant O'Connor crossed the line. He was doing all right till then. He crossed the line. Now you're going to threaten me with arrest because they have paid for the public to not be in their way in public. And as you'll see, it's used as like, okay, if you continue to walk on that sidewalk, I'm not walking on the sidewalk, I'm on this side, they're going to shut down filming. Oh, fantastic. Let me go back on the other side of the sidewalk so they can shut down filming. Like, it's almost like this is a treat for people, you know. And I will say the audience there was kind of just watching, but they slowly start to turn on the officer. She says technically this is not the public way. I don't know what that means. Is that like being kind of pregnant? Anyway, Sergeant O'Connor's doing a great job at this point. That's fine. He led me away. That's fine. Everything's fine at this point. Why Sergeant O'Connor had to take it here became the problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
No,
I was their property right now, and if they want to, they can have you arrested for criminal trespass.
Was it Sergeant O'Connell? I'm sorry, sir.
Sergeant O'Connor, OCO.
Sergeant O'Connor.
Sure, you get this on film.
Yeah.
My name is Sergeant O'Connor.
Okay.
OCONNOR.
Uh-huh.
My star number is 1066.
Yeah. Very confident Sergeant O'Connor is there. Nobody knows they're going to be on the front page of the Sun Time while the picture's being taken. So, Sergeant O'Connor, since you want to brag about who you are and what your badge number is, let's put that to use. Here we go. We got John O'Connor. Badge number 1066. Sergeant of Police in the 12th District, but we were in the 25th District. He started on November 30th, 1998. This is his personnel file. 42 allegations against him. That's more than 97%. He's in the 97th percentile of allegations against. That's a new record. He just beat the old record. Use of force reports. That's in the 81st percentile. He came in second. He didn't quite beat it yet. He got 1 sustained. He got 6 civilian compliments and 119 honorable mentions. He's in the 96th percentile for that. Let's see what an honorable mention is. Oh, I see. It's emblem of recognition for physical fitness. Award for tactical excellence. Physical fitness again. Life-saving award. These are like Boy Scout badges. Emblem, physical recognition, life-saving award. Yeah. Oh, here we got a use of force. Let's see what happened here. Oh, the victim was a male, black male at the age of 18. This happened on August 18th, 2014. I skipped around a lot because I don't want to take all the time here. As you go down, there's a domestic. One accused officer, domestic, came unfounded. 2300 block Garfield Boulevard. James Montgomery, a CPD officer, was the investigator. Another Irishman. Look, we investigated her, and we found out she did nothing wrong. And even if she did do something wrong, we still say you didn't do anything wrong. So let's go have a Guinness and a baked potato. Remember this, O'Connor. Make sure you get this on camera. You remember saying that? I bet you wishing to say that right about now. So look at this. 3 officers accused of a personnel violation. 2-day suspension. 2-day suspension for Officer O'Connor. At the time, I'm sure he was an officer. The investigators were 2 CPD officers. Oh, you really screwed up if you guys got to grade your own homework and you still got an F. And that happened in September of 2001. Let's look at this chart I got. I don't know what you did in 2001 to get 2-day suspension, but it could not be good. Yeah, I don't know if you put a kitten in the microwave or what. But right here it says, not all police forces are created equal. More than 10,000 complaints of police abuse were filed with the Chicago Police Department between 2002 and 2004. But out of those 10,000, only 19 resulted in any meaningful disciplinary action, a disciplinary rate of 0.19, less than 40 times the national average. And that is not 19%. That's not even 0.2%. So to get a 2-day suspension in 2001, you had to really, really do something wrong. And I asked for copies of the report, so if I get them, I'll post those. So here we are outside the 25th district. This is where this is the district in which Chicago Fire is being shot in tonight. So I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna talk to hopefully I'll get a lieutenant. That'd be the plan. How's everybody doing tonight? Fantastic. Remember I told you to buckle up? Have you been wearing your seatbelt?
Good job, guys. Put your seatbelt on. You don't got your seatbelt on. My man, you don't got your seatbelt on. You're driving without your seatbelt on. Huh? Click it or ticket. You didn't have your seatbelt on. All right. What's your name there, Simmons?
Simmons 19757.
19757. Yeah, we all got to move cars, Simmons, but when we do it safely. Put your seatbelt on next time, okay? Thank you.
Anyways, do you have a Sergeant O'Connor 1066 star number working in this 25th district?
I do not believe that. On our watch, I do not believe so.
Okay, because they're shooting Chicago Fire over there at Grand and something, and he's working, but I don't believe he's on the clock. I was just wondering, because he'd have to be in 25th district because it's 25th district.
No, it's a movie detail.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, well, so I had to stop it right here because if you look in the middle of the frame, the woman that cannot keep her eyes off me since the minute I walked into that station is a certain sergeant. It's the sergeant that started Disorderly Product News. In the beginning of the summer, I was the victim of a crime, and I walked into this station, and she was on duty. And how she treated me and the other officer who I started talking to first. Before that, listen, I grew up in a neighborhood of all police officers. I know police officers. I'm related to police officers. That's why I am fair, I am balanced, I am unbiased. But how I was treated by these people when I was the victim of the crime, I've never needed police officers. The one time I needed them, I donated to the policeman's ball. I've given money to the police organizations, donated my own money, my business. I've supported them. And how she treated me, listen, it's loaded up. I don't want to say too much about it. It's the reasons disorderly product news started, and we get into a little back and forth here. Nothing major, but it's just you'll have to see it. It is very, very intense, and it's well, that's its own video, and it's going in, and it's already uploaded into the editing machine. It's just got to be edited to be put out sometime this week or next week. But anyways, that's why I cut out this part. Sergeant O'Connor? Ian?
Told you.
You told me that he's working on a security.
You don't know it's Sergeant O'Connor on
So
our
you,
watch.
so you,
He's probably from a different district.
so he's probably from a different district. You're not sure. So that's what you told me. You probably. And what's your name and start number, sir?
Pargo, PARGO 15096.
And now you are what?
A police officer.
Okay, there you go. Name, rank, and start number. Rule 37. CPD policy and directives. You're giving your name, rank, and start number to any member of the department or any member of the community on or off duty when asked. So Pargo, next time, sound off. So that's the end of part 2 of the Chicago fire incident. Part 3 is coming up next with the Chicago Film Office. Right here, there's some still frames of the Chicago Film Office. This is wild. Absolutely wild. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, the Chicago Film Office. Unbelievable content we got coming there. That's probably going to be dropped on Thursday or Friday. There's probably going to be 4 parts to the Chicago fire because it ended up being a game of political hot potato. Pass the buck. Here, you take it, you take it, you take it, you take it. You go to them. And then when I went to them, they told me go back to the other person. Then they told me go back to the third person. Third person told me back to the second person. Told me back to the first person. And they just all start contradicting themselves and overlapping. But that's coming up Thursday. So that'll be to be continued. Part 3, Chicago Fire. The video that just does not stop giving. This is Disorderly Product News. I would like to thank you all for watching, and yeah, we got that coming out, and obviously how Disorderly Product News started. I have to be very careful how I do that. I want to present it in the most objective light, right? I want people to know why I started, how this started. It wasn't just a random thing. Some things were done against me that were completely atrocious, absolutely atrocious, and I'm not saying that with any jest. But that will be coming out probably early next week. So this is the end of part 2. We're going on to part 3. These are just some still frames from the Chicago Police, the Chicago Film Office. Disorderly Product News. Good night.